We're here with Darcy Hagen in Bend, Oregon, and Darcy may have a few things to tell us.
Huh.
Darcy, what do you have on your mind?
Mountain biking.
Mountain biking. All right. And are you going mountain biking today?
No, sadly I'm not.
How come?
Because I got a lot of family in town, Rick, and I got to be the, troop leader, even if they don't want me to be the troop leader. It's in my nature.
It's in your nature. And so if you had to put an adjective to that, would you say that that's inspiring?
For the people?
Yes.
For my people?
For your people?
Yes, it's inspiring. Even for you, Rick.
Uh-huh. Well, I got to admit, I'm inspired. I hold you in... I'm a little jealous, actually, of the determination and the fortitude that you have.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But I figure it's just because you're young.
I am young.
Yeah.
I'm so young. 51 is not old.
51. Well,
yeah.
That's not that young.
No,
yeah.
Not really.
Hey, one of the things I wanted to ask you about is, so Hal is such a nice guy.
Can you believe that guy?
Yeah,
he's so great.
He's an amazing guy.
I know.
And I wanted to know how you hooked up with him.
How I hooked up with Hal? Well, let's see. Our friends started a company, a clothing company in Portland, and they were trying to snag some of the key people from Patagonia to come work for that company.
Uh-huh.
I was their like Girl Friday kind of generalist. I'd do anything they needed me to do, spread sheets and just, whatever. Anyway, so they got Hal to come from Patagonia. He was a creative director down there to be the creative director for this new company they were building, which was very exciting for them. And my friend Christine, who's the wife of who was the CEO at the time of the company, she said, "You have got to meet this guy. He is the perfect man for you. Oh my God, you've got to meet him." She went on about him for about 4 months. So when I first met Hal, I thought, oh, he seems okay. We're at a dinner party, and then he said, "You should come sit by me over here so we can get to know each other." And
oh, you mean Hal said that?
Hal said that.
Okay. So he was the aggressor.
He was.
All right.
And you might not think it of him.
It's
not.
Yeah.
But when he's sort of a quiet guy, but when he's got a plan or determination, there's no stopping him.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, by the end of that dinner party, I walked out of there thinking, oh shit, what am I going to do about this guy? I was actually dating someone else at the time.
Uh-huh.
But, we were just dating. But anyway, so we started working together. He quit Patagonia, like I said, and moved to Portland. So we started working together. It was a little complicated. We began dating immediately. He had a girlfriend, sort of, in California that they were breaking up and blah, blah, blah. And it was messy, and so we had a few back and forths, But finally, after about 2 years, Hal saw clearly and realized I was the one for him.
Well.
And I just kind of waited for him.
You just waited for him.
I did.
And so you don't feel as though you were the aggressor. You feel as though Hal was the aggressor.
Hal was the aggressor.
You felt like he sought after you.
When he was ready to. He did.
Wow.
Because we had some ups and downs. We won't get into that because it's just boring.
Yeah.
But one day, we really were not even speaking. Like we worked in the same office. I saw him literally every day, and we exchanged almost no words at all. And one day, I came to my desk, and there was this T-shirt on my keyboard. And it's a small T-shirt company in Southern California called Vaqueros de las Olas, Cowboys of the Waves. It was folded all nice, sitting on my keyboard, and I thought, what is this? And my workmate across the way, Cindy, said, oh, well, we work in a clothing company, lots of clothes around, samples from other companies, and I thought maybe one of the designers, they gave me a lot of clothes. And Cindy said, I think Hal put that there.
Oh.
I'm not sure how she knew, but she did. And I was like, there's no way. I mean, we haven't even spoken to each other in probably 4 months, except for a hello passing by in the kitchen. Because we'd had our ups and downs, like I said, so we weren't on real friendly terms. And later that day, he came by and he said, did you get that T-shirt? And I was pretty surprised, but he did lie. He told me his friend owns the company, this woman who I barely know, and he said, oh, well, Kathy gave me that T-shirt to give to you. So I emailed her and thanked her, and she never emailed me back. But she just emailed him and said, why did you tell her I sent it to her? So he came to me afterwards and said, look, can we go have some coffee and talk about things? And I was all sort of trying to be tough and, well, maybe.
You're playing hard to get.
For a minute. Really only like 30 seconds. So, of course, the coffee ended up like, okay, we maybe should just have dinner instead, which is always, recipe. And then I tried to be tough for about 15 minutes in that dinner, and, well, this happened and that happened.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, we were making out.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much all over for me.
Cool.
And him. I mean, when he decided to take those steps, it was like...
So it was the whole T-shirt on the keyboard thing that broke, that was like...
It's all he really had to do.
Right. Well, cool.
And I was just, went right down for it. And we've just been together ever since. We came out, which was kind of fun, at our company party. We had a wonderful...
So you guys were in the closet at work?
Kinda. I mean, not for any particular reason. We just didn't want to have a lot, We were the only company romance that actually happened from this company, so... But we had a company party, Christmas party, and we had an ice skating theme. So we had created this like area in this apartment where it was all wooden floors. You skated in couples and things around the thing, and then people saw us doing the couple skate on our fake ice skating rink. It's really stupid, actually. It's bad. It's a dumb story, but anyway.
Well, cool.
Yeah, so that's how we met, and that's how we got together.
Well, thank you, Darcy.
You're welcome.